What is bullying? How can we stop it? I'm so glad you asked those questions. It's very important to understand what bullying is, why it's wrong, and how it can be stopped. This way you're able to recognize it when it happens to you or someone else. Bullying is when a person or group of people intentionally, which is on purpose, try to make you or someone else feel upset, scared, embarrassed, unsafe, threatened, or even less of yourself. Here are a few reasons that someone may bully another person. Because maybe they're from a different culture, dress differently, or even behave different than them. Sometimes people who bully others because they themselves are being bullied, which is still not okay. There are 4 types of bullying. The first type we're going to talk about is physical. Physical bullying means to harm someone or their personal property by force, which means hitting, pinching, scratching, shoving, tripping, or even kicking someone just to be mean is bullying. Taking someone's cell phone and slamming it on the ground just because you think you can, or even taking another kid's lunch money are examples of physical bullying and not okay. A second way of bullying is verbal or emotional. Verbal or emotional bullying means the use of words to mock, shock, tease, taunt, and manipulate, which is to get someone to do something they don't want to do. Having power over another person to make them feel bad about themselves, like they're not good enough. Calling someone 4 eyes just because they wear glasses, or asking a really tall person how the weather up there is, are ways of verbal bullying. Saying, "You messed up again, can't you do anything right?" Or "Let me explain this to you again since you're slow," are also examples of verbal bullying and not okay. The third type of bullying is social bullying. This type of bullying can be harder to recognize when it happens because it's usually done in secret. This type of bullying is done to harm someone's character or reputation, which is what they're known for. Like there's a new student at school that dresses different than you, and you start spreading lies about them being dirty and smelly when they're not. Starting a game on the playground and not letting everyone who wants to play, leaving one person out to make them feel alone or isolated. That's an example of social bullying, and this is not okay. Lastly, there's cyberbullying. This type of bullying is done online through technology by sending, posting, or sharing negative, harmful, false, or mean images by text or through social media. This can be done when someone repeatedly sends a classmate rude comments. Other times it's done by uploading embarrassing pictures for others to see without the original person's permission. Making prank phone calls or trash talking in an online chat room while playing video games are also forms of cyberbullying. This is not okay. So how can bullying be stopped? It's very simple. First, you have to be a buddy. That means when you see a friend or someone else being bullied, you walk up to your friend and offer support to show the bully that the person they are bullying has friends and not alone. Secondly, you interrupt the bully by asking a random question or beginning a conversation with the bully themselves. This can look like changing the subject, kind of like distracting the bully. This allows the person being bullied a chance to walk away. If the first 2 options don't work, then you can speak out. This is the third way to stop bullying. Use your voice and tell the bully that what they're doing is wrong. Call them out. Don't let the fear keep you from using your voice for someone else's safety. Lastly, you tell someone. You find a teacher, parent, principal, or the nearest adult and tell them what's happening. If the first person you tell doesn't listen and things don't change, then you tell someone else. Do not give up. This is not tattling. This is about keeping everyone safe. Remember, bullying can affect anyone. No one has the right to hurt you or make you feel unsafe, especially in places you should feel safe, like school, home, or just in your everyday life. No one has the right to physically put their hands on you to harm, manipulate you into doing something you don't want to do, or repeatedly leave you out to make you feel alone, or even use technology to spread lies and rumors about you. No one deserves to be bullied.